it's another side that like wants to take more, wants to go that one more round, because like going that one more round when you don't think you can, that's what makes all the difference in your life. You know what I mean?
Hello and welcome to another episode of One More Round, the Rocky series podcast. I am again joined, of course, by the lovely Kyle and the handsome Katie. Welcome, everyone.
Hola.
Katie, you do look very lovely today. I mentioned that earlier, Kyle, that she looks like she's ready to go to church. You ready to go to...
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Oh, wow. When's the last time anyone went to a worship service? I'm curious.
Funeral or a wedding, I guess.
My nephew Emmett got baptized when he was 10, so 2016. I think 2016 is the last time it's almost 10 years.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years for me. Whoa.
Yeah.
Boy, the walls will crumble in, as they say. Okay, well, we got a busy show today, so we'll get rock and rolling. I'd like to welcome everyone here today. We got trivia, we've got YouTube comments, and we have a voicemail, which I'm really excited to play for everyone. And we'll talk about how people can get us voicemails. I think it'd be fun if we got more voicemails before this series is over.
Honestly, I think voicemail is ideal because
you get to hear them.
You feel more connected to the audience when you hear their voice, you know? Especially if they're like from somewhere else. It's like, oh, Gino from Australia, and we'll tell you guys are the best.
Yeah.
Hey, mate.
You know? Well, let's start with the YouTube comments first.
Speaking of, Eccentric Views has one. I remember following all the Rocky 6 updates on the Total Rocky website in 2005 to 2006. I was so excited. Does anyone else remember that site?
When I first started doing this podcast back in 2016, speaking of, it was 2016, Total Rocky and we followed each other on the socials, and they were really nice. And I think they plugged the show a couple times. They were a very big Rocky conglomerate, and I reached out to interview the person who ran the site, saying, hey, let's talk Rocky Nerd Talk. They never came on. They just never wanted to, which is fine. I understand. I'm a ham and egger, but I don't know how busy they are now. It's funny how just time does go on where it's but back in the pre-social media days, they were quite the site.
I think I was on that site. It had a message board on it, didn't it?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being on this site, and it was, I think it was called that, and it had a message board, and there's like lots of really good content on it.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of message boards, remember the Stallone Zone? Remember that Stallone Zone debacle?
I never went on that one.
I got kicked off. I got banned because we made fun of Sylvester Stallone in one episode, so they banned me forever. You can't do that. It's a sacred ground. You can never say anything derogatory about anything. You get banned. Yeah, it's true.
What did you say? He's great?
Derogatory. That's great. Good one, Kyle. 2005, 2006, I was in my early 20s, so I was far too busy to be on some Stallone site. No, I'm just teasing.
Sure. Look at you. Yeah.
So Eccentric Views says, I think it's still up, but people seem to prefer its Facebook page now. The mid-2000s were great, just before smartphones and social media took over.
There you go. Yeah.
Side note, is it me or has Kyle lost weight? Looking good, my man. Hey.
Who's that?
Gino.
Gino, you're the best, mate. Yeah, I've lost some lbs.
How much? Do you mind sharing?
I started like last May, and I lost this week about 50 pounds.
Whoa.
Wait, you lost 50 pounds in a week?
No, sorry. Just this week, I hit the 50-pound mark.
I was going to say, geez, what did you chop off your legs?
Yeah, I don't think that's possible unless he had surgery.
Yeah. Okay, so 50 pounds since May.
Yeah.
That's incredible, Kyle. Congratulations.
That's amazing. That is great.
Dang.
I am training to start my fighting career in my early 40s, you know. Like, too late to quit your job. And
Well, that's fantastic. What are you doing? What are you cutting out? What change did you make to lose 50 pounds since May?
I guess, I don't know, just eating better. And like I work out, but I don't see working out as a way to lose weight. I
Well, it's
see,
diet. A lot of it's
yeah,
80%
like
diet.
I see working out as like just a way
Maintain.
to improve my physical capabilities.
Yeah.
But I don't track calories or anything like that. I just try to focus on adding food in that's good for me, and then I find I'm avoiding food that isn't. So
Are you trying to tell me that healthy diet and calorie in and calorie out, that's the secret? That's it?
yeah. And I try to eat foods that are reduce your hunger, like getting more protein, getting more fiber, stuff like that. Because I used to snack on a lot of shit that didn't fill me, so I was always hungry.
Doritos.
Yeah, stuff like that. And I walk more. I walk half an hour at lunch every day, and
Oh, good for you.
Good job.
So I feel good, and I'm trying to do it mostly just to feel better. But
and do you?
Oh yeah, I feel way better. Well, thanks, Gino. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Okay, we have one from Shotgun Aces. I had an idea about the events between Rocky 5 and Rocky 6, Balboa. The street fight with Tommy Gunn is televised nationally, making Rocky a household name again. Though he doesn't fight again, he's offered commercials and endorsements due to the public's renewed interest. It's enough to move the family out of their old neighborhood into a nicer but still modest part of Philly.
Sure.
That tracks.
Yeah, okay.
Adrian wants to turn their money into a stable income source and fulfill a dream, opening a small Italian eatery. Rocky is reluctant. She's heavy-handed with the garlic, but feels he owes Adrian this dream and agrees. Hey, yeah, she's been in his corner all these years. Now it's her turn. I like it.
I can see the scene now with Rocky on the top of the steps and Adrian at the bottom. You don't see the read about the reviews in the paper? You can't cook.
I never made you feel less of a man. Don't make me feel less of a woman.
That's right.
You know he wouldn't say no to her business idea too, because he's Rocky. He's going to support her.
Yeah, I would suspect Rocky would just be happy to whatever Adrian wanted at this point. So she opens the restaurant. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, I think he was just teasing about the garlic.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, Robert is relieved to attend a better school. He's still processing the trauma of living near poverty in their old rough neighborhood. He shifts his academic focus to accounting after Uncle Paulie tells him accountants make good money. He abandons his first real passion, art. That's right.
That's right.
Seeing
erotic art.
Yeah, seeing it as a risky dead end with no financial security. Yeah, you got to make these smart decisions.
Yeah, that's true. Art doesn't necessarily, unless you're, well, I mean, it's like
art don't pay.
That's right. Even though Paulie paints all the time, Uncle Paulie paints all the time.
It's a hobby, though. It's
a hobby, and he doesn't get money from it. Yeah.
This quietly disappoints Rocky, who secretly wishes Robert would pursue art. As a former underdog boxer, he knows it takes grit to succeed at something you love, even without guarantees, and has subtly encouraged Robert's artistic endeavors. He notices Robert's demeanor change, becoming distant after choosing finance, which Robert sees as more lucrative and stable to prevent the family from falling back into financial ruin. Adrian's eatery starts small. Rocky helps out and offers support while she experiences abdominal pains. Rocky's presence at the eatery boosts sales, drawing customers who want to hear about his famous fights. The food gains popularity, and Rocky becomes the de facto host, spending most of his time there. He even buys a fancy jacket to class up the place. Yeah, I love how he wears that same maroon jacket every time.
That suede purple thing or whatever, that red purple,
After several years, the restaurant becomes a financial and cultural success, a must-visit Philly destination. It reopens in the high-end Rittenhouse district, as seen in Rocky 6, aka Balboa. Robert is accepted to several universities, but chooses to stay in Philly to attend Penn in West Philly. His mother, Adrian, with whom he is close, has been ill. Robert helps at the restaurant with accounting and learns about the business.
Oh, look at that. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. Adrian is diagnosed with ovarian cancer.
Ovaltine cancer. Yeah.
Chemotherapy fails to stop it, and she dies suddenly. Rocky is inconsolable, and the strained relationship with Robert becomes a chasm. Robert graduates and takes a high-paying job at a financial firm, but his heart isn't in it. It never was. He becomes unhappy with his life. Paulie buys several issues of Swank magazine. The events of Rocky Balboa begin. Hey, that's
Oh.
nice. I like it.
That's a good backstory. We never get that journey. And I know you can't film, Rocky 5.5, but I mean, granted, you read that in 3.5 minutes of reading. I wonder what we could have seen or something in some sort of montage. I don't know.
I kind of like that when they leave it up to your imagination sometimes
Yeah.
in movies. Like, in Pulp Fiction with the briefcase, they open the briefcase.
Yeah, you don't know what it is. We don't know what it is.
Tarantino doesn't know what it is. He wrote it open like that so you could decide what it is.
Good point.
Yeah.
We now have one from Keith Williams. Greetings from the UK. You hurt my feelings with the comment about my name, Keith. Just kidding. Oh, shit. Sorry, Keith. I did say I didn't like that name. I'm sorry, Keith.
Katie was not even joking. She came on strong with the Keith. Oh, I hate that name.
I'm sorry. It's just, you know how it is. Keith, there's probably a name you don't like. Maybe it's Katie. I don't know. I'm so sorry. He says, another amazing podcast. My son Christopher is on summer holidays from school and already telling me he wants to watch. Oh, I love that. We're not just a bunch of old people.
No, we have a young audience. We have a couple of young viewers, Rocco being one of them too, of course. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. The young folks.
He wants to watch your Rocky series playlist. I didn't realize how many there were.
Yeah, there's too many. We got too many episodes.
Could you please say hello to Christopher for me? Keep punching, you guys. You're amazing with your views and thoughts. You're the best. Well, hey, Christopher, I'm so glad to have you here.
Hey, Christopher, it's me. It's Kyle. Thanks for listening to the show, buddy. Appreciate it.
Hey, Christopher and Keith, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Everyone, we got a big UK audience, so thanks, guys.
I love it.
UK, you guys are the best. Okay.
Pil Sung Korean Kickboxing says, hey guys, you mentioned that Roy Jones Jr. might have been a better antagonist than Antonio Tarver. What do you think about using Mike Tyson instead? Maybe he could have played a fictional version of himself rather than Mason, especially since he already made a brief cameo. So he already exists in the Rockyverse. I think we talked about this.
That. Maybe
Kyle wasn't here, but Tommy is meant to be the Mike Tyson, right? So
yeah, well, he is, but that's fine. Clubber Lang was meant to be George Foreman, but George Foreman exists in the Rocky universe by virtue of them referencing him. Balboa. I actually thought of that during that conversation, but didn't say anything. The problem with Mike Tyson in 2006 is he's too old. He's 40 years old in 2006.
Was he that age already? Oh,
yeah, he was born in like the late 60s. I think he's born in 66, so I think he'd be almost exactly 40. So he'd be over the hill wise. Now, granted, it is Mike Tyson, so he's intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem with Mike Tyson there is that you could say it's Mike Tyson, but that would be weird in the Rocky universe. Like if you called Mike Tyson by a different name, say you called him Mason Dixon, but just use the Mike Tyson actor, you'll never think Mason Dixon. You'll always think Mike Tyson because he's just such a prolific figure.
Yeah.
But then if you choose to name him after his namesake, it feels wrong because Mike Tyson's career. Yeah. So you need someone they could be well known, but not too well known. And Mike Tyson's just way too well known.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the storyline here, it's not congruent with Mike Tyson because it's meant to mirror where heavyweight boxing was at the time. It's not as fun to watch, like this guy is kind of boring. He's just taking the easy fights. And that wasn't necessarily Mike Tyson. The Mason Dixon character is meant to be different.
That's a great point, Katie. Even though Mike Tyson would often beat someone within the first round. So it's like you're paying for a fight that could be a minute. But it's just the excitement of a Mike Tyson fight. He was extremely popular. He was good for boxing in a lot of ways, which is the total opposite of Mason Dixon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're in this problem where we got Tarver, again, bless his soul. He's a very talented boxer in his own right. He just doesn't look the part for a Rocky film, but he fits the role for the film. It's tough. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
I admit, I'd never heard of the guy. So when I saw this movie in the theater, I'd never heard of Tarver. It took me a second to even think he was I was like, are those real fights? Are we drawn from real fights?
Mm-hmm.
So
if his manager was more evil, that would be a little better. Because it's kind of like Tommy Gunn, where it's like, he's a pseudo villain. He's kind of a villain, but not really. But it's Duke who's the villain. He's clearly Duke. But then it's like, if you did that for Rocky Balboa, you're almost just kind of like redoing Rocky 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
So the voicemail, right?
Yeah, we have a voicemail. So
okay.
there are some podcasts I listen to that actually have set up a voicemail account. I don't know how to do that, and I don't have the money for it either. I don't think it's free. That you have to pay for the service. I mean, I'm poor. Okay, I can't pay no more for software and stuff. But
okay, which one of us is going to give our personal number over the internet?
No. I think you can send voicemail or voice messages via like X or Twitter to like the Rocky account. Like if you message me, the creator, the account, you can do that. And I don't mind if you reach out to me via Facebook. You don't have to add me as a friend. Like you don't have to add me as a friend, but you can still message people. I'm fine with that too. It's the same thing. That's what Jared does. You're going to hear a voice message. Jared and I are friends on Facebook, but I'm just trying to think of a way. Or you can send a voice file to our email. So the email is in our show notes. So there's ways to get voice messages to us. You just go on your phone. It's really easy. Every iPhone, I think, has a voice recorder. You could email that voice message to your email or to an email, I should say. But Jared did that for us. He actually sent us 2. And if you listen to this, I think it's great. Like Kyle was saying, I think it'd be fun to hear people's voices and to hear their comments on air. And here's the voicemail from Jared.
How you doing, Rocky friends? This is Jared from the Hyperspace, podcasting in the 25th century. I finished up Rocky 5. I'm just now starting the Rocky Balboa season. Looking forward to digging into that. I thought you did a great job on the Rocky 5, going between the work print and the theatrical.
Well, thank you. I want to say thanks, Jared, for that. That was a chore to do, but I'm glad people enjoyed that because it will never be done again by me and maybe not by anybody else ever on this planet. So I'm proud of myself for doing that, but never again.
Thank you for doing that. Right?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Stuff. Yeah, man. I'm sorry I didn't hear this sooner. I could have totally hooked you up with a copy of the director's cut. I bought the Rocky Balboa 4K in the collectible steelbook packaging, and I'm glad I did because apparently those are fetching a pretty penny these days. Yeah, man, I'm sorry I caught that episode so late because I totally could have hooked you up. And I don't know if you ever got back around to it, but your question about do people in the Cobra Kai Karate Kid universe think Rocky Balboa is a real person? The answer is no. The specific Rocky films are referenced within Cobra Kai. You know, Rocky 3 and Rocky 4 and the original Rocky, to be specific. I hope that answers that question, but maybe.
Yeah, thank you. It does answer that question because I feel like I saw, I guess, on some Instagram reel or something where it seemed to indicate they thought, or that the Rocky universe that we talked about is how there was a real... that these two universes actually exist in the movie world, but no, the characters or in that show do look at the Rocky. It's just a movie. It's a movie, which I'm kind of happy about. That would get a little weird if Rocky was a real person in the Karate Kid world. Yeah,
it's already been answered. But anyway, I just want to say, love listening to you guys, and I hope I get a chance to record with you again soon. Anyway, I appreciate you keeping me company on the drive, and we'll talk soon.
That was his first voicemail. He sent a follow-up. So thanks, Jared. And go ahead, Kyle.
Like his voicemail, it's like he's drunk. He's like, I think you guys are a bunch of hacks.
Yeah.
And you, Ryan, I think you should go to hell. That's what I think you should do.
That's true. It'd be valid. But I think he's still driving. And hopefully he's sober because I think he's
driving. He's got his turn signal on.
Yeah.
Hello, gang. Greatly enjoying the first 2 episodes of Rocky Balboa. Kind of an interesting thing to watch for. I'm not sure when you'll get to it, but it's one.
So listen to what Jared is saying here. I don't think we already saw the scene that he's talking about, or if it's upcoming, let me know.
One of the cemetery scenes, it's obvious that Stallone is not sitting in front of Adrian's tombstone because Adrian's tombstone is sort of in the foreground of the picture. Stallone is sitting, probably 20 feet away from it. And it's just this really odd shot that's only in the director's cut. And it's really weird and something to watch out for. If I can get a timestamp on it, I'll do that. But
yeah, so Jared, please do, because if we already passed it, I would like to look at it again.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we're okay, but I think we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's saying it's only in this director's cut, so we wouldn't have noticed it with the theatrical cut.
I haven't noticed anything really that different so far.
Okay.
Something to watch out for. Rocky Balboa is one of the 2 Rocky movies to get a commentary, and his commentary on Balboa is pretty good. I guess the guy, the loudmouth buffoon who's with the drunk girls at Andy's bar, he was the husband of somebody who came to audition, and I guess his wife didn't get the part, but Stallone liked his look and attitude and hired that guy. Apparently he was a roofer or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The guy was like, he's trying to be nice to you, dumbass.
Yeah.
That guy. Anyway, the commentary is a wealth of trivia for this movie. Anyway, keep up the great work. Love listening.
Thanks, Jared. That was really sweet.
I forgot all about that. I have listened to the commentary years ago. Over 10 years ago.
Yeah, I did too.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember what he said. He's like, the guy was a roofer from Philly, and like, it's cool how things work out that way,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Stallone does a good job on commentating.
Yeah, I've listened to the commentary probably just the once, but when I bought the DVD, of course, I ran to the commentary as well. I'm totally on the spot thinking about this when I was listening to your voicemail, but you don't have to. I'm put you on the spot. But if you want to send in trivia from the commentary that comes to your mind, we'll just play it like we just did. It saves me having to listen to it again. If anything comes to your mind, don't hesitate. Send us a voice file. We'll play it. I love that behind the scenes trivia that we miss, or even if it's coming. So by all means, and we invite anyone to send us voicemails if you enjoyed that segment. And yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
I love that. I know he's been on the show before, and actually I was on an episode with him, but it's cool hearing someone with a different accent than you and like a different part of the country or the world from you.
And also people that are just better at podcasting than us.
Yeah, true enough. Someone's listening to you talk about something on their drive somewhere. I listen to podcasts on a drive too, but and sometimes I wonder, it's like they have no idea that there's someone in this part of the world listening to their podcast here. And
so Jared's listening to him, listening to us, listening to him. Boy, this is
where's he from again? Like he sounds like he's from the South somewhere.
He's moving to Tennessee from Florida right now. So best of luck with all that. I know he's doing house sales and all that good stuff. So best of luck with all that. Hopefully it's worked out by now. So yeah. All right. Here we go, folks. We're rolling into the director's cut again. This is the director's cut of Rocky Balboa, and we left off, of course, at Adrian's, the signage.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Are we going to do trivia?
Oh, my gosh.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, of course we are. Duh.
That was a test.
Yeah. We're just seeing if Katie's paying attention to the show. You know what I love about Katie? And I mean this sincerely. She is so incredibly organized. I have a brain like a dog sometimes. I get so distracted.
Yeah, okay. Katie has her act together.
She does. I know.
I live by my calendar, so I wouldn't remember that we were recording today if it wasn't in my calendar.
All right, so we're just doing 5 questions. 5 questions. What does Step say he wants to name Rocky's dog at first? Now, next question. What were the final points for the fight against Dixon? Is that referring to the Rocky Dixon fight, I guess?
Hold on here. Yeah. It was a split decision, so there's 3 sets of points. So, Rocco, if you're listening, buddy, if this is what you're asking is for me to know the 3 different scores, you're insane.
Oh, like Judge Wong scores it.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay, what are some examples of scores? What can they be, for example?
Listen, I'll tell you the scoring system. So it's a 12-round fight. If you win a round, you get 10. So if you win all 10 rounds, you're going to get 120 points.
Oh, I see.
If you lose the round but do not get knocked down, you get 9 points. If you lose the round but also get knocked down, you lose 1 point per knockdown. Or if you lose points from if you break
you already lost me. My brain, it's too old to comprehend this shit.
So say Rocky gets knocked down and loses the round, he's going to get 8 points.
No, there is no way Rocco is asking us to list. Does he mean, was it 3-1? Was it all 3? Okay. Is that what he means?
Okay, I'm going to have to defer my point, and I'm happy to sacrifice my point to help you two to play the game, if that makes sense. I'm going to look at the answer just to help out with the games, because there's no way I would get it anyway.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Do you think that he's asking us to list 3 judges' scores?
I think so.
Really? Boy, Rocco, I think you think very highly of people's memory.
Let me give you the first one to give you an idea. So it was 95-94 for Dixon. There you go.
Yeah.
That's the first one. So
It must be a 10 rounder then.
Maybe.
Can't be a 12 rounder.
So with that in mind, we could just do whoever's closest.
How about we do the middle score?
How about we just do the one that, what did Rocky score?
Okay. I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Whoever gets closest, and you can go over, but whoever gets closest scoring for Rocky, because there was a judge that scored for Rocky. Okay.
So we're saying how many points Rocky got specifically, not
His winning round, like so.
But
Yeah.
we're not. It doesn't matter what Dixon's points are. It just matters what Rocky's points.
Well, the two numbers, so Dixon won 95-94 for his round.
Okay, we're saying if it's closest, we're going to say you guess 97-92,
Right.
but maybe you're closer on the Rocky side, but farther on the Dixon side. Like, let's just say
That round, that winning
Rocky's
round.
score.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I know what you're saying. Okay, sure. All right, boy, Rocco's coming up punching.
Rocco is
dang,
like
Rocco.
He's turning up the heat with these questions here.
That's a good way of putting it. Boy, I lost that one.
I love it. I love it. He says he's working on another book. Rocco, send me an email. Let me know what book it is. Just tease me or tell me, but I won't tell anyone. Who says, do I look like a freaking Indian? I love how we go to the hardest question in trivia history to like anything.
Like a freaking Indian.
Okay, so I have a story. I had a gathering of people to watch this movie back in like 2000, like when it came out on DVD, like 2007 or whatever. And a bunch of them had never seen Rocky.
The original, do you mean?
No, like Rocky Balboa. Seen Rocky back in the day.
Okay.
I think they'd seen the original, but they hadn't seen Rocky Balboa, and they weren't Rocky fans in general.
Oh, okay. Okay.
One of them was like really what we call like woke
Uh-huh.
type of thing, and one wasn't. And in Canada, calling someone an Indian, like an indigenous person, is considered like racist.
Well, it is here too.
Yeah, okay. It was funny when Paulie said that. One of those people like laughed, and the other one like gasped at the same time.
Because it's very Paulie to do that,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's funny.
I don't like these people. What they do to you?
If you don't know the Paulie character, it can be kind of shocking. Yeah. Okay. What color is Punchy?
Well, I mean, if you want to get real technical.
Well, I did get a little technical. We'll let the judges decide.
I just said one word.
I said two-ish because you could.
Yeah, me too. He's more than one
say,
color, technically.
Because you could say bluish green. You know what I mean by that? There's a hue to it, but I don't know. We'll see.
Let's just use good judgment when we're.
Yeah. I think we'll get it.
If you said bluish green, that's an obvious wrong, right?
Yeah, he's not bluish.
Shit.
Yeah. What is the name of the chef who works at Adrian's? Oh, I think we're going to see that scene coming.
Oh, okay. Just give me a second here. Not that I could probably just take my time.
Well, it's Mexican.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. I think I know it.
It's not Charlie.
I even said it on a previous episode.
This is terrible.
Sure
I'm thinking of a Mexican name. I'm just trying to think of a Mexican name.
I think it's Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh, wait. We did 5. That was the 5th one? Yeah.
This is the 5th one. Is that 5? Did I ask you 5 questions? All right. So now where we left off was Adrian's restaurant. The lovely sign that is Adrian's restaurant. Now, who are those people standing outside of his... Are they working at the restaurant, or are they just chilling outside wearing security outfits?
It says valet service. There was a sign right before.
Oh.
They valet? Are they that high end of a restaurant? They have valet?
Well, according to that person, maybe they know Philadelphia. I don't know Philadelphia very well. This is apparently a high-end street, which it kind of looks like that. It doesn't look like a dumpy street.
Right.
Like it's not the street where the pet shop is. Maybe street parking is like really restricted or
hard.
So,
yeah. That'd be great because if you think about it, if you literally park your car in front of the restaurant to get out, to eat at the restaurant, and they go park it for you. That's actually a great service. You're right, they're valet. I can see it now. I see the letter on the hat. Like it makes sense. It says valet. All right. I think we did talk about this on our first roundabout with this. It's just coming back to me now. Yeah, valet. That makes sense. So Rocky's restaurant or Adrian's does good business. And when you do look inside, it's filmed as such, but it looks very swanky, very plush, very full. I don't think the real restaurant, I think it's called Vincent's or something. What's it called? the real restaurant name has a name.
It's gonna come to me.
I think it's nice, but I don't think it's as nice as the film makes it look out to be. If that
Yeah, he's not running a diner.
no.
How we doing, Isabel?
Okay, except for the freebie reading the Bible over there.
Oh, he's okay.
You know, just because you fought him don't mean you gotta feed him forever. He doesn't even look like a fighter.
Spider Rico get hit. Listen, how's your...
So of course that's a big moment for all us Rocky nerds because at this very moment I don't recognize that Spider Rico.
They had to point it out.
They had to say the name.
Yeah, I'm shocked that that's him. Found that guy after all these years, and he's in this film. That blows my mind.
Once you know it, you can see it.
I guess he just looks. Well, obviously he looks thinner, older. I know we all age.
It's like the hair too. Something.
I
about
think
the
I
hair.
said this last series too, but I have a big crush on this hostess here. There's something about her. She's pretty, and she's also kind of a bitch, which I like.
Oh, is that your thing?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Well, she is pregnant. She might be a little bit ornery because she's pregnant right now. Yeah.
I mean, Rocky. I got you your first woman. She was pregnant.
She's pregnant. That's right.
Stomach. You know, if you keep rubbing that olive oil in your stomach, your kid's gonna be born very strong.
Okay.
Really?
I love how she like just like okay.
Okay.
It's such a weird thing to include, isn't it?
Yeah. Rub olive oil because I'm actually picturing her late at night. Oh, this is for you, Rocky. She's like lathered in olive oil.
It's weird. I'd be uncomfortable if my boss said that to me.
You should be. You have your boss telling you to rub oil on your body. It's not really. But it's Rocky, and that's why he gets away with it.
It's like kind of the Rocky's eccentricity, which I like. Like something like that. Like that's totally him, right?
Also, Ryan, it's Victor's Cafe. It came to me, and I had to figure it out.
You're right. Yeah, it started with a V. That's fine. Yeah. What I love here is I know this is Adrian's restaurant, but these 3 pictures are of Adrian. This is a little ridiculous. Like, look, it's Adrian's restaurant. We have 3 photos. Boom, boom, boom.
The one on the right-hand side, is that a zoom in of that picture of her and him? That you know what I'm talking about? Like the
yeah. It was like a promo shot of them behind the scenes. Yeah.
It's almost really like they zoomed in on her face there.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Now you're gonna make me look. I gotta look this up now. Talia Shire. Oh, you're probably right there. You're right,
I don't
Kyle.
even know what you're referencing.
I think I found it though. But you're right, Kyle. No, Sly has her hand on her cheek.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're right.
Yes.
A random.
Like maybe it's one of her headshots or something. You know.
It almost looks like her Wikipedia page. Oh, I think I found it. I found the photo.
Nice.
Where is this taken? I wonder. Here it is. Tell me if this is it, guys. I have no problem Googling young photos of Talia Shire.
Yeah, probably just the autofill comes in already. It's like these have been all Googled before.
By Ryan. So I found the photo. There it is.
I don't know if it's that.
That's not it?
I feel like her hair
is a different smile.
It's very close, though. Like it's the same kind of photo.
Is that not it?
Oh, shit. No, that is that. No, you're right. You know why I didn't think it was? Because
look at it right now, Kate, because Katie's not convinced. I always got to make sure Katie's convinced. She doesn't sound convinced. So Katie, look.
Okay.
Look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what it is? It's the hair.
Thank you.
Because the picture boxes in, it makes her hair look different.
Yeah, you're right. Because it's such a close up.
Yeah.
Look at all those glamour shots of her.
Yeah, I wonder where she was. I'm looking at the photo online, and I don't see where this was taken. I wish I had some information on that. It's from an Italian site too. Interesting. Cool.
That whole wall is Adrian.
I always found it weird that it's like Adrian's restaurant, but it's like Rocky shit everywhere. And let's be fair, that's why people are coming probably.
Oh yeah.
It is Italian food cooked up by a bunch of Mexicans, which I'm sure Mexicans probably make it even better, but still.
Who's that woman there? Right in front of Sly's hat there.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Adrian. Adrian never had hair like that.
No.
Maybe it's his mother.
Mom. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
In general, I don't like how all these picture frames are crowded together like that, covering the whole wall. It bothers me. There's just too much. Like it's too cluttered.
Yeah, I agree. It's not my aesthetic either. It's visual clutter
cluttered.
Drives me insane, but it's an aesthetic they're going for here.
Yeah.
Yo, how you doing, Spider?
God bless you, Rocky.
Thanks.
So Spider, he's eating for free. I love it. I love how he goes in and eats for free. I love it.
I'm very wary of stuff like this, like adding Spider Rico. When I first saw this, I was like, I don't know about this. I find it's almost like cheesy.
Yeah, it's a little.
Or like
it's a little
Marie,
on the
when that
nose.
comes up, I was like, you know what? This works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but like it got me nervous when I first started watching this.
I see what you mean.
It's just like you're trying too hard for the nostalgia part of this, and it feels forced. And Spider Rico is probably my least favorite element of this. It's neat to see him, but he was such a nothing character.
It's on the nose.
Yeah, exactly, Ryan. That's what I want.
Well, you're right. I see what you're saying, and I agree to an extent. They pushed it just to the point, and they didn't go over. The thing, I think, it's meant to show us we're still in Philly. Look how nice of a person Rocky is.
I guess someone could find Jesus later in life and stuff, but I did not get the vibe that Spider Rico was a religious guy before. He's like drinking his beer and the thing. Not that religious people can't drink beer, but
but you're right.
You know what I mean?
My storyline for him is he went to jail. And you know what usually happens when people go to prison? They find God.
Oh, yeah, that too.
And then he's out now and he's just trying to live his godly life and reconnect with, maybe he was an alcoholic and he's going through the steps. And one of those is to make amends with Rocky. I'm sorry for headbutting you.
I don't think you have to be a believer to be an AA, but like the first step is recognizing that
higher power.
Like on your own power, you can't overcome this and you need a higher power. But that's kind of up for you to define. But I think a lot of people, that's God. Right.
This restaurant has always bugged me. I've worked at a few restaurants. I've been in a few restaurants. I have never seen the kitchen below the main floor. Have you?
It's big city. It's like big Eastern cities are that way.
Yeah.
Okay. That's new for me. I've never been there. I think all the restaurants I've seen
too.
Yeah. It's an old world kind of a thing. Yeah.
Okay. Because that must be a pain in the ass bringing the food up the stairs. That's what I'm.
Yeah. Space is limited, right? So it's like having it downstairs like that makes sense. It must be hot as fuck.
That's what I was gonna say. The airflow and just it's weird. Yeah. Okay. So they're literally cooking under the patrons. Okay. Wow.
I'm sure that they in Creed they show him delivering food and it's like
underneath.
I bet you that's open at night, so like you could ventilate air out of there.
Oh, right.
But this food looks good. All these bell peppers and onions and stuff there. I'm like,
It does look good because he delivered the fresh produce that he got from the market.
This actually looks like my wife's island table for meals. She cooks like this. How's your Spanish? Do you know what the title of the song is on the stereo? Que te rego, quien te quiere.
I don't know Spanish at all. Not at all. And I'm like, well, maybe there's some French crossover, but I think
te quiere, something like, I think, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Where's Louise? Louise, where are you? You're supposed to be here for us today. Oh, well.
Oh, you think Louise, just because he's Latino, could speak Spanish, Ryan?
Yeah, I do.
Think
yeah, I do think Kiara, here's how I know it. Remember the commercial Yo Quiero Taco Bell?
Yeah.
I love Taco Bell.
I think te, though, I don't know. In French, that would almost be like your.
Yeah, it is. It's something about though. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my God, everyone's yelling at us like, you idiots.
Well, we are idiots.
But it's like to show us like upstairs, it's like Italian music, or I don't even know if there's music. And downstairs, in the kitchen, where there are a bunch of Hispanic cooks, they're playing Hispanic music.
Honestly, I was gonna say Mexicans are the coolest. I wish there was more Mexicans up here. There's not like a ton up here, but like
no, I bet not. That's a far way to go, man. Yeah. It's cold up there.
But like, I don't know, man. I like Mexicans. Almost all my interactions with them are really good.
This is the translation. Ready? Let whoever loves you beg you. This is a common idiomatic expression conveying dismissal or frustration, essentially meaning I'm not going to beg you anymore. Let someone who cares about you do that. That's the name of the song. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love it. I want to hear the song. Anyway, so they're listening to this song right now as Rocky comes down. They get his jacket hanging. It must just stink like food hanging there.
Yeah. I was thinking that earlier when you mentioned the jacket. I'm like, how often does he wash that jacket?
Oh, it smells like onions and bell peppers and sauce.
And then your sweat. Because like BO sometimes has an onion smell to it.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like What's with all this food and stuff like that?
There's that little cove kind of where Isabel and then Paulie goes behind the bar area. Like, why doesn't he keep it there?
What if-
But you know it's going to get hit with sauces and food because they're carrying food up the stair.
Yeah, it's not a good place for it. It's an opportunity for us to see him.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
If you're a server there, you're getting your exercise.
Yeah, for sure. Steps.
Yeah, you got a good butt.
Yeah,
Steps.
that's
You
right.
got steps.
Yeah, steps. Oh my God.
Yeah,
The
more steps.
man.
Yeah.
It is funny when I go to the gym, the different exercises men and women do.
Mm-hmm.
And women do a lot of stair climbers, and they do a lot of hip thrusts because
Butt.
they want that butt. Yeah.
Well, for an Italian man, he's got a pretty nice butt.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? Jose, can you make something special for my kid who's coming?
Yes, I got it.
Me too. Me too.
I literally said I'm just going to choose the most generic Mexican name.
You guessed? You didn't even know?
I guess Jose.
I said on a previous episode, I couldn't recall if it was Juan or Jose, but I knew it was one of those.
Oh, so you're like, Jose.
Jose.
Yeah.
I'm sorry because it's terrible. I don't know what that means. I was like, I got to think of a generic Mexican name. The first one that came to my brain
Yeah,
was Jose.
good guess. Good guess.
Oh, that's funny. What did the fireman name his two sons? Jose and Jose B. All right.
I've never heard that one.
All right.
But tonight,
Ooh, that bread looks good.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate it.
There's no way Sylvester Stallone doesn't say I appreciate it like that in real life.
He must.
Oh my God, I never noticed that.
I'm thinking of Adrian.
Yeah, like on the front.
You know what that kind of reminds me of? Like the painting of Jesus that you see in the first one, and then you pan down from it.
Okay, so in Rocky lore, so we have to assume this is who this is. So Rocky is talking to patrons at the table, sharing one of his fights, and one of the patrons in the Rocky universe is the street corner singer, of course, played by Frank Stallone.
Yeah.
So we have to believe that this is the same dude singing
Wait,
"Take
he's
Me
in
Back."
there? Frank's in
Yeah,
there?
That's Frank sitting there.
So
yeah.
to
In the
Rocky's
blues?
to Rocky's right. You'll see it when you look to Rocky's right at the head of the table. He's actually looking at Frank right now.
You'll see it in a minute.
Yeah.
You can't tell right now.
The street corner singer trivia here. He has been in parts 1, 2, and 6. Here he is.
Oh, but wait a minute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and 6. Sorry. He was singing at the gym.
He plays 3 different characters, I think, because the
How
singer
so?
in 3 was not meant to be the street.
Yes,
singer.
it is. He got upgraded. There's no reason. Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Rocky took him from the street corner saying,
Much to my chagrin, I'm going to have to go with Ryan on this
"Oh,
one.
come on. Why do you always have to?"
And now he's upgraded to going,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, okay, I see.
He's a retired singer. The street corners are behind him. He's at a fancy restaurant. And unlike Spider, Frank's got to pay. You got to pay for your meal, Frank. That's Frank Stallone playing the street corner singer. Yeah, he's been in 4 Rocky films. That's crazy.
Like an animal, and I threw him into the corner, and I unloaded everything I had. Hook,
Oh, yeah.
left,
Okay.
left.
you see
But
him
Creed, he kept busting me back pretty good, and the agony began to pile up. Then
Which fight's he talking about? The first or the second one?
Do you know, Ryan?
I don't think you could possibly know. It describes both fights.
Right.
The thought just occurred to me as he was talking. I was just thinking if you do.
and I threw him into the corner, and I unloaded everything I had. Hook, left. But Creed, he kept busting me back pretty good, and the agony began to pile up. Then I heard the best sound that I ever heard in my life. The bell. That's right, the bell. And I
Wait, who said that?
Oh, yeah. Was that Frank?
Figure out how to survive the level up. Then I heard the best sound that I ever heard in my life.
Oh, the big guy there. The big guy
I
said
ain't never
it.
been so tired, and I'm sitting in my corner, and I'm trying to figure out how to survive the last round when Mickey leads into my ear and says, "Come on, get out there and fight this guy."
Oh, it's
You
second
gotta
fight.
be first. You gotta be first. I said, "Yo, Mick, if I could, I would."
Oh, Frank has a speaking part.
Yeah, he said I would with the group. Now, there's a couple things that are happening here. Is Rocky's regaling them with the story, but they've heard it before. They're doing the parts, the bell, like the patrons are finishing his sentences with the story. Like they've heard this. It's almost, am I to believe it's almost kind of sad in a way that Rocky's saying the same stories over and over again to the patrons? Or am
I think you could just assume those are the words that would come next. If I could, I would.
I think both are totally possible.
Yeah.
They definitely could have heard this before, but all that shit is like the best sound I ever heard. You could figure it out. That's the bell. And if I could, you would say, what else would you say?
Okay, I hear you. If you were there for the first time, why would you interrupt them? If it just truly was the heavyweight champion of the world telling you a story, because even the guy hits the bell, ding, the bell. It's almost very, really? Like you're hearing the story for the first time from the champion of the world and you're nonchalant finishing. Like it's almost like we've heard this before actions. Vice, we're hearing it for the first time reactions.
I think either could be true because Rocky sort of invites them to participate, right? Like he pauses to allow, like, you know what I mean? He's like, if I could, he kind of does like that. Like he kind of invites them to participate. So I think it could go either way.
It's ambiguous. I will say though, it is the second fight because he's talking about how he got him into the corner and hit him, but Creed kept busting him back. And then it's like, how am I going to survive this last round? And that's not the round 14 sequence that happened.
That's right. Yeah, because he was down in the 4. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he would have talked about how he was down and Mickey told him to stay down. That's right. So yeah, it's the second fight.
Yeah, second fight. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Solo. Oh, so you had 2 lines, Frank.
Adrian's. Yeah. Tell him you can't make it. Yeah, I'll give him the message.
How sad.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to train there because I was just alone. Usually I would have my wife.
Always heard Rocky 4 there.
Yeah, see, that's a nice little trivia nod to Rocky 4. It's like I didn't know how to train there without my wife who's home with the robot.
That's the cool shit though, because you saw that fight. What he was describing there, how Creed kept busting him back. It's like that you've seen it. Like a bunch of times. But it's like, like learning about him training in the Soviet Union and stuff, his wife not being there, like that's pretty cool. Like that'd be neat to hear.
Agreed. Now was that new? Yeah, well, we could do this all the time because the captions were catching that, but I don't know if I caught that.
Yeah, I
never caught it.
I'm kind of wondering if this is only in the director's cut.
Your son said he can't make it. He said he'll take a faint track.
Okay.
Doesn't that just break your heart?
Well, let me tell you, Rocky. You're talking about Rocky 4. You're talking about go back to your fight sequence.
But see, he does such a good job showing his disappointment there in a realistic way.
And then imagine if he's like, they knocked out Drago and I won. Okay, see
I don't remember this scene.
This might be a new scene.
Yeah, I don't remember this either. The 2 semi trucks.
Yeah, this is newish, I think.
Yeah.
So Rocky's coming out of his van
into the meat house.
Looks a little miffed. Shadow boxing.
Rocco, I got responsibilities.
Oh, come on, we do it every year, Paulie.
I can't, Rocco.
Sure you can if you want it.
I can't, Rocco.
So, of course, we got Rocky going there saying, Paulie, please come to this, because now his son's not coming, right? So he needs somebody with him. I think that's the idea with the tour. And for our audio listeners, they're in the meat house with Paulie, of course.
Who's watching the east side?
I checked it 15 minutes ago.
Oh, you like to move around fast, don't you?
And your friend need to wear the hairnet too. USDA regulation.
You wise guy.
I'm surprised he doesn't say, get your friend the hell out of here. He can't be here. He came in with street clothes on. That's unsanitary.
True. This guy, too, is not from here because he wouldn't call Rocky Balboa just your friend.
Well, Paulie's about to say that. I'm going to go back a bit. He's about to say something a little bit derogatory. The real derogatory.
And need to wear the hairnet too. USDA regulation.
You wise guy, immigrant son. Put this on, please.
I got to wear a net.
I'm going to get in trouble.
All right.
This is totally new.
Yeah, so Rocky's about to put on a hairnet, I think.
I've seen this before in the deleted scenes.
It's online, you're right. Yeah. So I've seen this before as well, but this is what I love about the director's cut. It's in seamlessly, where I don't have to do that work. I would have had to put this in. This is great.
I don't want you getting in no trouble, right?
But you know what I told you last year.
Yeah, but, I want you with me.
Hey, if the place gets robbed, who's blamed?
Come on, Paulie, nobody's robbing cows in Philly no more, just for a few hours. You know, I think it's just good talking about the old days.
Yeah, sometimes talking old days stuff ain't so good. What do you think of this?
Is that a dog with a bullet in its head?
Yeah, it's a puppy with a bullet in its head.
I mean, it's the same thing they do to the cows. Ain't no difference.
Yeah. You become desensitized to that sort of thing working in the meat house.
And again, I believe these are the paintings of Burt Young officially. Yeah, in the film.
But yeah, he said earlier when they were at the cemetery, he's like, I got to work. And so this now shows how he gets out of work. Yeah, I like this. Is nice.
Yeah,
I like
that's
it.
great. Yeah.
Nice.
You know, it's depressing.
What is?
I'm here 31 freaking years. And they're grooming some goofy guy that grew up scrubbing elephants to take my job.
So Paulie. But he does say something interesting there that we've wondered about, right?
There you go. He's been there 31 years. What's the math on that? What's 2006 minus 31? Anyone got their math hat on?
That's 76. Yeah, it's from the original.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, 75.
So there you go. Yeah. So, which is weird because
it's from the original.
Is he saying he's been there 31 years in a row or 31 years total? The way the events of the first Rocky film are, it doesn't look like that's his first year on the job. You know what I mean?
He could have just started there. We don't know. But it's like he quit to work for Gazzo. The guy who was working there says, hey, Paulie, you're looking kind of skinny there. Hey, I haven't seen you for a bit. And then in Rocky 3, he's like, can I have a job? Which you wouldn't say that if you're working full time.
Yeah.
He's like going off to Russia. Like, there's no way you're doing all this shit.
So Rocky Balboa, everything about it is we're calling back to the original Rocky movies. That's what they meant to do there by the 31 years, because that's 1975, the events of the first movie. That's what it's meant to do. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
We're going to ask questions. We have to. And
don't ask questions.
Paulie's the kind of person who probably wouldn't make that distinction. In his mind, he's just like a black and white thinker. He's like, I started in 75, it's 2006, it's 31 years. Case closed.
Yeah. Let's say somebody has been dating somebody off, you say, but they've broken up and gotten back together and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's been a long time. You say, well, we've been together off and on for 10 years, even though it wasn't a total of 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. But Paulie's not doing this math. I know. When you watch the first Rocky film, you assume he's been there for a bit.
Of course.
Assume he's been there. Yeah. So I'm almost saying you could argue he did the math of how long he was working there, took the break from working there, got rehired, and it's been 31 years, which almost kind of works. That math would work.
It probably would, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Mm-hmm. Those guys do the math because
you're right.
You need a job, and it's like you need your age plus X amount of years working is when you can take your pension and get out. Yeah. So they're very well aware of how many years they've worked there.
And it's the old thing, too, what he's expressing here, which I understand. I'm not saying that I agree with, but it's understandable when older people get kind of like, because I see it all the time in the military, is what I'm saying. When I have bosses right now, of course, I'm old, right? And I joined later in my life. I joined at 27. So, of course, I joined a little bit later. So people who joined 18, 19, they're going to be my bosses, right? Mm-hmm. So they're younger than me, and they're my leaders in the military. I'm well over it now. But it took at first, it kind of stings. You're like, oh, that kid's my boss.
Yeah, like if they're an officer or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard that too, where it's like you have like an enlisted guy who has 30 years under his belt.
Yeah.
And then some young officer comes in and it's like, what the fuck, man?
My last officer that I had, who was my boss, it was younger than my oldest son.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's giving me, advice and pointers on my evaluation for the year, which is fine. But he's doing his job. Like he's doing his job. Yeah. And my job is just to smile and listen. And I do.
I don't know if it's
which is maturity, ironically, right? That's the mature thing to do.
It is.
Yeah.
I will say, though, your point is valid, Ryan. But I think per usual, Paulie's issue is not so much that this guy, Robbie, is younger than him. It's because he's he was washing elephants or something.
Yeah,
he's an immigrant. God forbid.
He's mentioned immigrant. He's mentioned elephant washing.
Yeah.
Which is, last thing though, before we move on to the next thing, that Sly said, and I think he wrote it accordingly. He said you can watch Rocky 1, the first Rocky film, then this film. and ignore everything in between. So he didn't say that's what you should do. He just said you could literally watch these two films. So everything we just mentioned is a race. So Paulie's right. He's been there 31 years. All these things are in between 2, 3, 4, and 5. Almost doesn't matter because Sly, he's invited you to watch first and sixth film together.
Do you think that's why the talk at the dinner table about being in Russia without his wife was taken out?
Maybe. If it was taken out. If it was.
Yeah.
But
good point.
We know Sly's a little bit, the writer as he is, the continuity is still an issue, but that's the feeling, and that's why Spider's in it, because we're not led to believe 4 films took place between. It's just Spider was in the first Rocky film, and he's in Balboa now. He's been in both films, and Little Marie. All these things are bookend together because they were in that first film.
Only characters from the first film. Good point. Okay.
I wonder what's that really saying about Sly's thoughts on the whole franchise? Does that say maybe that he has some reservations or regrets about some of those past films? Or is
he re-edited part 4 for that reason, made it more dramatic, less 80s. So he does have, quote unquote, I won't say regrets, but
we know he regrets 5 because he's openly said it. But he would want to do 4 differently because of what you just said. I think he admitted that 3 was quite excessive. Like he was saying 3 and 4 were excessive. I don't think he's talked trash about Rocky 2 so much.
No, not at all. Yeah.
So, but one of the reasons I like Rocky Balboa is for this reason, that I like the other Rocky films. I like Rocky 3 quite a bit. I'm not a huge fan of 4. I don't mind 5, but I like the first one a lot. And this one calls back to the first one quite a bit, which is why I like it so much.
Oh. You can't take living alone, can you? What'd you say?
Oh.
You heard me.
You know, Paul, you just got away just like sticking it in and twisting.
Oh, Rocky's pissed.
That wasn't a mean thing to say, I don't think.
Well,
no. Why did Rocky react that way? That's the question.
It brings up baggage. He doesn't like living alone. And that reminds him of that. It's like telling someone, you really hate your job. You're really unhappy in your job. Yeah, I know. Like,
It struck a chord, but I actually think that was a thing that Paulie was saying, trying to be beneficial. Like, dude, you got to learn. You have to learn to live your life alone. He just didn't say it that way.
Well, yeah, because it's Paulie, right? Like, he doesn't have tact. And Rocky should know that. But I think, too, Rocky's a little wounded from his son not showing up. So
good point. He's pissed.
So it's like you say that, and he's already in a bad mood. So it's
something going on here. I mean, because the way he says, "You heard me." This is something you say when you're not when you're angry, but when you're really trying to drive a point home. Like you would say. Like he didn't even try to rephrase it. He goes, "Well, you heard exactly what I said." And Rocky's response is, "Boy, Paul, you sure have a way to frickin' just drive it in. Not that you're wrong, not that what you said is incorrect, but boy, your bedside manner sucks."
Well, most things that are insulting because there's an element of truth to it.
Oh, of course.
So
if you said, "Ryan, you suck at playing the piano," I'd be like, I
don't care.
That doesn't hurt my feelings. But if you said you suck at podcasting, I'm like, well, hey, come on.
Or it's like I say, like Ryan, you're fairly tall, right?
Just shy of 6 feet, but
okay, you're taller than average. So if I'm like, Ryan, you're so short, you're such a short guy, you'd be like, whatever. Like,
but don't mention anything else is short. Don't mention anything else is short. We might have.
But like that's not something that would bother you because you know that's not true, right?
Right. And I've always said you could not like me for whatever reason, as long as it's true. Just make sure it's a true thing that you don't like me for. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, but Paulie feels bad. I think he felt a little. Oh, here we go.
A few hours. That's it.
There you go. See.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Oh God, he's like crying.
Yeah, he is almost crying. See, Paulie comes.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Aww.
Yeah.
I loved that.
What he's doing. He's asking Paulie to blow off work.
Yeah.
That's a great way to get fired, especially with that little shit running around.
Maybe that's why he did. Maybe that's why he did get let go.
Yeah, could be. Paulie said they're grooming that guy to take his job over because, like, that guy is young. He's probably hungry. He wants to,
he's
like,
probably smart.
He probably works hard, right? Like, he really wants that job.
Yeah, because he's walking around with the clipboards looking at the meat while he's painting. Like, that just shows you that Paulie's painting on the clock and the guy's walking around with whatever doing. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy probably moved there from India. He's trying to make a life for himself. He's motivated. Paulie is running out the clock because he doesn't really want to be there.
Running out the clock. Yeah.
That's like me.
That guy's doing work. Paulie's painting, right? So
Ryan's running out the clock too, eh?
Yeah.
I got 3 years left. I'm just right out the clock. Oh no, I'm just joking. If anyone's listening from work, I'm just joking.
I know.
Oh, they all know you're running out the clock. They're not stupid.
No, I really do try to do a good job when I'm
I'm sure.
Okay. All right. Here we go. What does Steph say he wants to name Rocky's dog at first?
Fleabag.
Yep.
That's a pretty good name.
Oh, I put Punchy.
No. Fleabag, man.
Damn.
Because remember, Rocky goes, a pretty good name.
Yeah, I know.
And then Punchy was the insult because little Marie goes, my kids shouldn't be saying stuff to you like that. Like remember, because Rocky says, oh, it's okay. I don't mind.
Well, yeah, and that guy's like, he kind of indignantly says, well, how about Punchy?
Yeah.
I think Punchy's a great name for Rocky's dog.
Easy to remember or something like that. Easy to spell. Did you say spell? I can't remember now. Spell or remember. What were the final points for the fight against Dixon? I just said again 95 for Rocky.
So I said 2 because it's close, right? So I think it's.
I said 94. Oh, I thought we had to put Dixon's too. I said
you can. That's fine. What was the point for Rocky? What do you want to give, bro?
I said 95, 94.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we all did the same things. 95, 94 for Balboa, and then 95, 94 for Dixon. So maybe that's why they gave the answer because they're all three the same, but 2 for Dixon, 1 for Balboa.
So that's like an extremely close fight.
Yeah.
1 point difference.
Did you think the fight was that close, Kyle?
No, but you don't see the whole thing, right?
True.
Yeah.
So wait, we all got number 2 correct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I said 95, 94.
Yeah. Okay.
I just totally guessed. I figured if it was, and that it was exactly it.
Yeah, you wouldn't have a guy giving it more than because you said the initial one was 95, 94 Dixon.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm like, there's no way the other judge is going to give Rocky even more than that.
That's right. Yeah,
but maybe like it's possible, but I doubt it.
He was working with the mob. He could have been part of Gazzo's team or something.
Yeah, exactly. Gazzo Jr. is helping Rocky out a bit.
Well, of course, we all got this. Who says, do I look like a freaking Indian? Adrian? What?
Yeah.
She's dead.
Why?
All right. What color is Punchy? Now, before I look at the answer, I'll give you my answer just so you don't think I'm cheating. I said grayish white.
Oh, I said black.
I said gray and brown.
Gray and brown. Okay. We got a few different answers. Color's funny. Isn't color funny? I think memory and color, we've done this before with the show. Memory and color is a funny thing because your brain fills in.
Yeah, you're right.
What did you say, Katie?
Gray and brown.
Kyle?
I said black.
What's the answer?
It's black and brown.
He's gray.
Wow. Let's see, I said gray as well, but that's not even the answer.
I did say brown as one of my answers.
I'm taking it. Yeah, he's mostly black. I'm going to take it.
Granted, it's dark gray. But it's gray.
He kind of is like my dog, where he's old and so he's turning gray. Like
yeah. Let's see a picture.
So Punchy is wearing gray sweats.
Yeah, remember he puts put them on. It's cute. I think it is. I think it's just like a shirt. The shirt part.
Sorry. When you say sweats, I think sweatpants. I'm like, I don't remember that. But yeah, the shirt thing makes way more sense. Yeah, you see brown at the bottom. Yeah, that's a darker color, but you could say that's brown.
I think his paw there and his face look gray and his body looks brown.
So he wrote black and brown.
So do any of us get the point or not?
I'm taking it because he's mostly black.
He's mostly black in that photo. I think if you were objectively to ask like 100 people, what's the color of the fur?
I don't know if it's a true black. Like it could seem like a really dark brown.
Yeah, because look at Rocky's gloves are black for sure.
Yeah, he's not black. Like, and the only reason I do get because I'm into color. Like my nephews, they're like, "You have black hair, Katie," and I'm like, "No, it's dark brown. That is a different color than black. Some people do have black hair, but mine is dark brown. It's not black." And they're like, "That's funny."
My daughter says I have black hair too.
Either way, I didn't get it. So I'm going to let you choose yourself. If you feel like you got the point, you got the point. I'm not going to decide it for you. That's up to you. Your own.
No, you have to, Ryan. Kyle said black. I said gray and brown.
The answer
is black and brown.
And it looks black and brown on the picture. So it's
know what? I think Katie should get it because she says brown in there, and the dog is kind of a blackish brown.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And brown was in the answer.
Okay.
So I think Katie deserves the point.
Let's take a look at him in future pictures.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's just one photo. That's just one photo.
This is going to be your Gazos for people thinking you.
I'm like, that dog is not black.
Or this is going to be like mine that Paulie lives up above the gym.
Yeah. I'm like, because I also know dogs and I know I'm a color person too. So I'm like, I know, but you're right, Ryan. Memory and color is weird.
Well, yeah, because I totally butchered it. I got it way off. I thought it was lighter. I'm actually surprised. Looking at it right now, Mandela effect, I thought it was lighter dog. Way lighter. So,
but look how cute his little shirt.
I don't like Punchy, the dog, but I don't like this dog in this movie because Rocky's pulling this. I feel bad for the dog.
Oh,
I feel sorry for it because Rocky's dragging this poor dog by his neck. Yeah. A little bit dog, a little more spring in his step that enjoys running up the stairs.
Well, I went wild when I saw this movie because I'm such an animal lover and I'm really big into that you should adopt from shelters and rescues.
Yeah.
It tracks. He picks an old dog, not a young dog, for a number of reasons. But
you're right.
I'm also very into adopting older dog, because everybody wants the puppy, but especially Rocky. He's old now, so he gets an older dog and a mutt.
Sorry, I got 4, Kyle.
Yeah. Okay.
And we all got Jose. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jose. Before we close, Rocco asked Kyle who won film 5. We never gave the answer. Who won film 5?
Oh, I won.
Kyle won. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So film 5.
Yeah,
I got 36. Katie got 28. And Ryan got 31.
Yeah.
Film 5 is what redeemed me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I'm ahead now is because of film 5. I was behind for the longest time.
Oh, wow.
Katie, did you get 4?
I got 5 if I get the color of the dog correct.
Yeah. Okay. So, Katie, you're ahead in Rocky Balboa because last round we all got 3.
Oh, yeah.
And this one, Ryan and I got 4, but you got 5.
There you go. Wow.
So, Katie, I'm only ahead of you by 2 points now.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But
it's a tight race.
I think you'll make up for it, Kyle. I don't know 6 very well.
We'll see.
I need to rewatch it a few times.
You're allowed to. There's no rules. It says you can't. You're allowed to. Yeah.
The only time I did it is when Katie and I watched 5. That's the only time I've rewatched the whole time while watching this show.
Same. I feel like almost. Yeah, it's weird. All right, guys, that was fun. A good full episode. Love it. Love the interactions. Remember, you can send us a voicemail, send us emails. We didn't get any emails, funny enough. YouTube comments are great. Andy Grew has been silent. He's quit the show. That's fine. But with that, this episode's over.
I didn't hear no bell.
I just want to say one thing to my wife and home. You